during this week, every year, we acknowledge the survivors, and we acknowledge Every Child Matters, and Truth and Reconciliation. So we go through that stuff all usually during the week. And for me, working at a school, it becomes really hard. The kids are seeing and mostly hearing the negative, right? So I think every now and then they should realize that there's also positive stories out there. But I said I went there and it was a good year. There was a sister that took me basically under her wing. I feel like I had things in my favor. I had light skin. I had light eyes. I didn't speak Mi'kmaq. I spoke English. That might have been one of the reasons that she was kind to me. Like I said, I felt like she more or less took me under her wing. She's even holding me here, right? Giving me that little feeling of security, because I didn't come from security. But for 1 year, I felt secure, safe. And then I find out more about my family's history, right? I never knew my mom's story. But over the years, I became aware of stories and their trauma. So then I just became more understanding of people. But anyway, like I said, in the last 15 years, I just found out so much about my family's past. And then so I dug a little deeper, and then I tried to find out about my little uncle. And this is my Uncle Colin Bernard. His application for admission into the Shubenacadie Residential School in 1943. He was 9 years old at the time, and he came from Afton. And there's my grandfather's signature, Andrew Bernard. And previously, he attended an Afton Indian Day School for 3 years before he went to the residential school. So I was able to find this, over, like I said, about the last 15-ish years or so, I've been trying to find stuff, which is how I went and got this as well. At the archives up in Halifax, I found a picture of myself. It was 1967, May 2. Today's generation didn't come from that. Today's generation didn't experience that. So they know that's wrong, right? So they don't want that to come into their lives, because that's not normal. So change is easier to make happen, because they're not going to put up with this. They're not going to let this happen again. There'll never be another residential school again, right? Or anything similar to that. Find grants, etc. And eventually, but anyway, we all ended up being presented with our personal plaque. And this is me. And I came back to Canada with my Auntie Lily, Lillian Marshall from Boudladec. They called her Miss Lily. She was a teacher up there, a Mi'kmaq teacher. Gives me mixed feelings, both of pride and grief, because I'm proud that we're being acknowledged, but at the same time, as I go down, I start to come down, because I know all these people. 2003, the Waikokama Residential School survivors began to meet as a group. Oh, here we go. It was difficult at first, because for some of us, seeing each other brought back memories that were hard to deal with. Out of love and caring for ourselves and each other, we persevered. Through many stories, lots of laughter, and sometimes tears, we became a strong group that is both healing and fun. In honoring the Waikokama Residential School survivors, past and present, we are also honoring the strength and resilience of the Mi'kmaq Nation. All of our stories are different because we are each unique. Together, we are a voice for healing and hope. Just about every kid can go down this wall, and they'll know most of the stories, because someone can say, oh, that's my granddad or my great-granddad. Oh, that's my auntie, or that's my granddad, or that's my uncle. So they have a connection, right? So they want to know their stories. They want to know the different stories. But yeah, when you read it, it's like just a little summary of our, like you're like looking for what do we do since we've got out, you know, what do we do to heal, or what are our interests and stuff like that. My interest would be basically getting educated and taking care of my grandkids and trying to break the damn cycles, right?